diggity dog, ziggity boom, what you do to me.
Right, Eric, me lads, you have a little bath. Come on. That's not too hot, is it, Eric? No. I'll just get you a towel, Eric, and then we'll dry it up, kid. Eric. Oh, my Lord, she's gonna kill me. What's happened to you? Dearest viewer, tonight we come to the end of our Battersea adventure. Bullseye. I'll be okay. Louis, come on. I'll be back home with me pigs. Tom, and me lovely sheep. Winnie, come back. Me chickens. Oh, stop that. Me dogs. And then fat arse up you go. It's lovely to be home with me menagerie. But what about the dogs at Battersea? What'll they do without me? Oh, you're such a lovely girl. Don't know, I'll be walking these clogs. Frank, this way! I've been the friend. Come on. Frank. Yeah, Baba. The therapist. He's a good girl. The partner in crime. Come on, big fella. The father figure. The soulmate. I love you. Ta-ra, Carmine. Now stop this now, because I'm not crying on telly. Can't a fella have a whinge in peace, do you mind? But there's time to help a few more dogs, so this week I'm teaching some doggy sign language. I can't get dogs with hearing to assist. Catching up with old friend Bourbon and her tiny puppies.
Super big belly.
And saying goodbye. Stop that now, you big wuss, you don't cry on telly. Right, you lot, line up, please. I'm going to Battersea. Olga, I catch you with that Alsatian from the village. There's going to be murder. You just behave yourself and you keep off the phone. Ta-ra. Battersea sees its fair share of puppies in all shapes and sizes. And unsurprisingly, they don't stay here very long. To after leaving. But a few weeks ago, something happened here which is very rare. A little stray Chihuahua Jack Russell Cross came in, heavily pregnant. Look at the size of that belly. She looks like she's going to explode. The staff named her Bourbon. They didn't know what sort of dog she'd been carrying on with, but they did know that there were 4 pups, and it was a real worry.
These have got to get out through the pelvis here.
I know, they'd never get through there, the birth canal, would they? Head vet Sean performed an emergency C-section, and against the odds, Bourbon gave birth to not 4, but 5 live pups.
That one's breathing.
And since poor little Bourbon wasn't producing milk, I got to help take care of her newborns.
That's very protective now.
He's a good boy. Oh, God love him. Ooh. Now, folks, the very sad news is that one of the pups passed away after a couple of days. That was very hard for head nurse Rachel, who's been hand-rearing 3 of the pups every 2 hours, day and night.
Whenever you take hand rears, everyone says the chances of survival is slim, but it's still really devastating when you do lose them.
But Jammy Dodger here is doing very well. He's the greedy one.
Here we go, there's his little paw going. That's when he really gets into it. That's what they would do naturally when they're with the mum. So it helps stimulate all the milk flow. Super big belly.
And this little one here is Shortbread, and we're a bit worried about him.
Shortbread stopped eating, hasn't really been eating properly for the last few days, and he started to get quite cold, very lethargic, and obviously you can see that he is noticeably smaller than the other one, so not sure whether he's going to make it.
But at Battersea, no one gives up on a dog in need.
So this is just the fluid replacement that we're just trying to syringe to him. You have to be really careful just to make sure that they do actually swallow it. You can see he doesn't like it. He's actually licking my hand, so I might pop him back for a second, just put some milk in the bottle and see if he wants to have some milk.
If Shortbread takes it, it'll be the first time in 3 days.
Yeah, he's eating. Fingers crossed. You might make it.
And what about Mum Bourbon? How's she getting on?
Good girl.
Vet nurse Charlotte is looking after her and the other 2 pups out in the Kent countryside.
Nice.
Bourbon lost a third of her body weight when she gave birth. She could barely walk, let alone run around like this.
She's doing very well, a very good mum, very attentive.
She's now producing enough milk for these 2 pups, custard cream and the tiny runt Mini Cheddar.
She seems to be doing amazing against all odds.
It's still touch and go for all these puppies, but hopefully in a few weeks we'll be finding them new homes. You know that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Well, here at Battersea, we say codswallop because we're about to do just that. Meet Rizzler. He's a Samoyed cross, and he should have a long white coat, but he's been given a summer trim. Look, I know he looks like an overgrown puppy, but he's actually 12, which is 84 in dog years. And there's one more important fact about Rizzler. He's deaf. Rizzler. Hello, Rizzler. Aren't you lovely? Is this common in dogs, in white dogs? Because you get white Dalmatians, don't you, who are deaf?
It doesn't seem to have been sort of fully proven, but it seems a lot more common in white dogs.
Helen's one of Battersea's behavioural experts, and today we're going to teach this old dog some new commands. How do you communicate with him?
We actually use sign language.
I can do that.
So it's not... And I don't think he knows that one.
That's drunk on whiskey. I think if he lived with me, he'd get to know it. I think we better start with the basics. First, we decide on a sign for good dog. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
So, I mean, for sit, it's the same thing we do for other dogs. It's
Yeah.
that kind of
That,
sit down, because the nose goes up, the bum goes down. Do you want to see if you can get him to do his sits?
Sit. Sit. No, I'm having any luck, am
Try
I?
more like putting it right in and then lifting it up.
I
down,
can't get dogs with hearing to sit, let alone... Sit, no, lie down. Sit. Ah, he's a good boy. So very soon he'll learn, when he gets his treat, that means...
Good boy.
Good boy.
Yeah. To teach the down, if you can get him in the sit first and then show him the treat, and then we take the treat sort of down like that. He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know I am.
I know
I'm a
good.
good boy. You don't have to clap there. Somebody throw you a fish in the end. I think Rizzler's done very well for his first lesson. He definitely deserves a little run around. There's just one problem. How do we call him back? Oh, man, are doing that. See, this would be me in the park. Woo. As lovely as Rizzler is, he's not going to be easy to rehome. But somewhere out there, there's a family waiting for him. We've just got to find them. Yes, there's a home for you too. And you. Now, to find out how those pups are getting on, Head Vet Sean's got an update for me. Hi, Sean.
Hiya, how are you?
All right, thanks. How's things?
Yeah, they're okay. We've got some slightly sad news, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
Brace yourself, yeah.
Not the runts.
Yeah.
No.
He passed away last night. Really sad.
That stinks.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, Sean, here,
Never mind.
honestly.
Yeah, it goes with the territory.
Well, you have good days in here, don't you?
You do. You have enough good days to
Yeah,
balance out
exactly, the bad days. Mini Cheddar was so tiny, Sean never expected her to make it, but it's still a shame. Now Bourbon's only got one puppy to feed, Sean's decided that it would be good for the other 2 to get some of Mum's milk. So today will be the first time Bourbon's had any contact with them since they were born.
I quite anxious today, really. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about reintroducing them and the ifs and the buts and the what ifs. We don't know how she's going to react to this scenario.
No wonder Charlotte's worried. If Bourbon's confused by the arrival of 2 new puppies, she might hurt or even kill them.
We're worried about her stress levels. If she starts to feel panicked, then she might act a bit more aggressively. So, fingers crossed it'll go well.
To keep the stress on Bourbon at a minimum, we've set up cameras in the room so there are no strangers with her.
Is that Bourbon?
First, Charlotte's letting Bourbon have a look and a smell while the pups are still safe in their carrier.
Good girl. Good girl, what's that, eh?
And the next thing is to let her have a proper sniff. Bourbon, this is shortbread.
Good girl.
She seems okay. Time to meet the little fatty, Jammy Dodger.
These are babies. Are these your babies?
She's accepted them straight away. And look, she's already letting them feed. And this is the first time that Custard Cream's seen her brothers since the day she was born. Oh, this is like surprise, surprise. Where's Scylla when you need her?
I feel proud and relieved, I think, really, because it's so unsure of how it would go, but I think she's done amazing.
Typical Jammy Dodger, gorging on mother's milk. And now he's at his mother's food. Oh, he's a glutton, that one.
2 out of 3 are feeding, so that's pretty good. And Bourbon's actually fallen asleep while sitting up, so she can't be too unhappy.
Oh, I love a good reunite. That's made my day. And I can't wait to see them all grow up.
What? Me? Wasn't me. For the Love of Dogs is sponsored by Bob Martin.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest.
TalkTalk Plus customers can now come home to a free YouView TV box.
Senses, come fill me again.
TalkTalk, broadband, phone, and now TV. A brighter home for everyone.
Activia's no ordinary yoghurt. 20 years of care and research go into making it so delicious and special. We start with high-quality fresh milk and select only luscious sun-ripened fruit. Then we add our own blend of 5 cultures, including exclusive Bifidus actiregularis. And when it gets to you, it's just perfect. Activia, no ordinary yoghurt. They're none.
We've all got a special photo that makes us smile. With Barclays, you can now put it on your debit card for free, so it's a bit less banky and a bit more, well, you. To get your card, all you have to do is upload your favourite picture online. Personalised debit cards, free from Barclays. Shape your banking to be more like you.
Transfer the money immediately, or face unimaginable consequences.
Same old. Try newkittybingo.com. When you register, there's £10 free play with no deposit required. Put the meow into bingo at kittybingo.com.
Me and the girls can throw a party no matter how small the venue. And when I say small, I mean small. Always with ActiPearls neutralises rather than masks, so I feel fresh and protected. Budge up, girls. Let the party begin. Always designed for up to 100% neutralisation day and night.
There's a secret to Welch's grape juice. We simply grow our own Concord grapes, then pick them and press them into juice. From our family to your family. Never less than 40 grapes in every glass. Never less than 100% pure. Delicious and refreshing. Welch's Grape Juice. It's a whole bunch of good.
How can Subway give you the new Big Beef Melt, packed full of juicy beef and melted cheese plus a drink for just £3?
Don't know.
The Subway lunch for £3. Genius.
Here's something off the wall. For carpets, a motorised brush bar with anti-static carbon fibres for hard floors. For stairs, a mini motorised tool. A powerful digital motor in your hand. For perfect balance up high. And of course, no loss of suction.
What? Me? Wasn't me. For the Love of Dogs is sponsored by Bob Martin.
I've spent the last few weeks watching people fall in love with all sorts of different dogs.
Come on, say goodbye.
Old dogs. Fat dogs.
You're unbelievable.
Shy dogs. And so I just know someone's going to fall in love with an old deaf dog who looks like Rupert the Bear. But all the same, I think he needs some positive advertising. So it's time to call in a favour. Yep, Rizzler's going on the telly. I mean, I know he's on telly now, but this is the first time he went on telly, and we filmed him going on telly, and now we're going to put it on the... Oh, you know what I mean.
Yummy. How old is he?
He's 12 years old.
Is he?
Yeah, he doesn't look it though.
You look like a baby. Aww.
Well, look at you, Rizzler, making time with the celebs. He's going on a new slot on This Morning to help rescue pets find new homes. Hey, guess what, guys? Rizzler's on the telly. Come and see. Here's Rizzler. Come and have a look. Look, here's Rizzler on the telly. Are we ready, folks?
Let's move on to Rizzler. Oh, Rizzler.
And Rizzler is totally deaf.
Do you think Rizzler's going to get a home out of this? What do you reckon? I think he will. I hope so.
Thank you. Can you help with Rizzler?
Fingers crossed, anyway. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to watch Doctors. Thank you very much. Just your favourite programme, isn't it? And guess what? Advertising works. A week after Rizzler's 5 minutes of fame, a couple have driven 4 hours from Somerset to come and meet him.
Well, we've had a deaf and blind Rottweiler for 5 years, and when I saw him on the programme, I knew that we would be able to communicate with him because, you know, we've been used to it. And he's getting on, and we're getting on, and we thought we'd be companions for each other.
But you know, everyone looks different on telly. I mean, I'm only 4'6" in real life, so I do hope Jean and Dennis like him.
Here he comes, here he comes. Hello. He is beautiful, isn't he? Oh, yeah.
Now, this seems to me like a match made in heaven. Surely they can't drive all this way and then go back empty-handed.
Would love to have him.
Yeah? And do you guys need to confer first?
No.
I think you've got a new dog, Dennis. Bye then, Rizzler. Rizzler! Oh, I forgot he can't hear me. You know, it's been sickening watching all these people skip out of the door with the new dog. I want one too, but I'm away from home too much at the moment and it wouldn't be fair. So every time I'm here, the Battersea staff and my probation officer Joan have to make sure I leave empty-handed. How is he with pigs? That's Joan.
I don't know about.
No, I can't. But today's my last day at Battersea and everyone can relax. I'm a bit sad though, to be honest. I'm going to miss all those dogs. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh my God, what's this lot here? What's this? I smell a rat here. This is embarrassing. This is Battersea's chief exec, Claire.
Come and talk to us, come on. Come on, Claire.
And this is the guard of honour that they do for special visitors. You have to go round like the Queen now. Go on. Hello. Hello. Hello, darling. Oh, you're so beautiful. Yes, you are. Hello, Candy. Hello. What? Are you looking for a new dad, are you? Look at that face. Right, I'm moving on quick. Well, now I've got over the shock. This is lovely. Everyone's here. Even Frank, the clever staffy I went to Crufts with. Frank, yes.
Frank has got a very important question to ask you.
Yes. I don't speak staffy. What did he say?
We would be delighted if you would do us the honour of becoming a Battersea ambassador.
No, really?
Yes.
I could think of nothing nicer. Not seriously. When do it start? Fantastic. As ambassador, I get to come here whenever I want and promote Battersea and rescue dogs to the world. It's the best job ever.
We have one thing that we would like to give you. Come with me. On behalf of everyone and all our animals. Thank you.
Oh, God, it's Buster. Oh, don't. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, God. Go. Do you know what? I've held out in here. I've seen abused dogs and all sorts and fell in love with dogs and I've held it together and I thought, I ain't crying on the telly, but this has finished me off.
It's your boy.
It really has me, well, me familiar, me Buster. Thank you so much. I can't speak. Thank you. Buster was me dog who died nearly 3 years ago. He lives on in Battersea, and he's the spirit of Battersea, Buster, because he was dumped. And it's just lovely that he's here, it really is. Now, even though I'm going to be sticking around here at Battersea, we're still coming to the end of the series. But I think before we say our farewells, you'd like to know what happened to Bourbon and her puppies, wouldn't you? Oh, my Lord.
I think you're going to be in for a shock.
Oh, look at these. Oh, please, look at you.
How big were these the last time you saw them?
They were tiny. The pups are now 6 weeks old and already nearly as big as their mum. Here's Shortbread, Jammy Dodger and Custard Cream.
Sparky.
There's nothing nicer than the smell of a puppy.
I'll take your word for it.
Honestly. Listen to him, tough. I'm in here looking for homes then.
Yeah, well, a couple of the pups have got homes already, and the other one's still looking for one, but...
Which one's looking for a home? Little one?
This one here, but unbelievably.
Let's have a look.
It isn't going to take very long, is it?
When I first got Buster, he was no bigger than this. I just want to show this one to somebody. I'll be back in a minute.
Where's he off to now? You need him on a lead.
I'm just having a word with my probation officer, Joan. Won't get much bigger. I think, Joan, it has to come.
Sweetie. What can I say?
I'm an ambassador now, you see, so I can't just walk out empty-handed. It wouldn't look good, would it?
I've got a horrible feeling we've got to the last day of recording and we're adopting.
Yeah, I'll have Shortbread, yeah. Meet the new member of the O'Grady family, Shortbread. Yeah. There are so many dogs here I could have taken home with me, not least my true love Carmine. But the difference is, my dogs will accept this little one, and I can take him everywhere with me. So it'll do the rounds, theatres, telly studios, radio. He'll have a lovely life. As for the rest of the family, they've all got homes to go to as well.
You are beautiful.
Custard Cream's going to live with Sarah in Bedfordshire. Is there children in the house?
Yes, we've got 2 boys.
They are going to be putty in our paws. The third pup, Jammy Dodger, has gone to join a family in Enfield, North London. So, girls, come on. How much do you love him?
They keep him occupied, he keeps them occupied, and he likes cuddles with me as well. He's the little boy I didn't have.
And Mum Bourbon? Now her kids have flown the nest, she's moved to Kingston to be doted on by her new owner, Rebecca.
Really, really love her.
And doesn't she look great?
I just feel so much happier having her in my life.
Well, I've decided to call my little one Eddie, and I'm off home to introduce him to his extended family. Well, you didn't honestly think I was going to leave empty-handed, did you? Come on, darling, we've got things to do. See ya.
Well, a severe lack of confidence appears to have beset our once very enigmatic neurosurgeon. Surely this is just temporary. That and two of his team are ruining the day their passion took over. Monroe continues at 9. Next, we're back on the street.
The jacket?
Nothing.
What have you got in the jacket? Come on, hand it over.
Before you kick off, madam, I've got something here I'd like to show you. The paperwork for my new dog, whom I have adopted. So, I'll see you in court. Ta-da!
Every dog has his day. For the Love of Dogs is sponsored by Bob Martin.
Millions of Finnish Quantums are being tried across the land. And you are raving about their sparkling clean,